In today's video, I'm excited to share with you top online cybersecurity tools that will greatly enhance your incident response capabilities. As cybersecurity analyst, having the right tools at your disposal is crucial to effectively investigate and mitigate cybersecurity incidents. Let's jump right in with a simple IP address check. During incident response, one of the most fundamental tasks you will perform is IP address checking. Every device on a network requires an IP address for communication. Sometimes it can be private IP address, and in such cases it doesn't make much sense to check on outside portals. But other than that, you can gain a lot of valuable information for your investigation. While your SIM solution might show you some basic information as we have here, you should always verify and perhaps try to get more information. One of mine personal favorite website to check IP addresses is AbuseIPDB. It's very simple and straightforward to use. Just paste your IP address from your incident and check the results. In this case, the IP address was found and reported 3,165 times with a 100 confidence of abuse, indicating malicious intent. Additionally, this IP address is related to Tor exit node, and you are also provided with some basic information about ISP and country of origin. You can even report this IP address if you have verified account. If we scroll down a little bit, you can see more information about the reports itself. It's reported for different type of attacks very recently. But AbuseIPDB is not the only site to use to check IP address for more information. Another very popular and useful site is IP Void. You can perform different types of checks on IP address here. Let's for example try IP Blacklist. This will scan IP address to determine if the IP address is involved in malware incidents and spamming activities in real time. Here you can see that it was detected 3 times, and below you will see more information about the detections. However, keep in mind that the IP address flagged for malicious activities may belong to a user utilizing a VPN service. If we check IP geolocation on this website and insert the same IP address, you can see that the IP address belongs to Avast, a company offering free antivirus and VPN services. You will find plenty of similar services to check IP addresses online, but those two are my personal favorites. Okay, next one that I absolutely love is VirusTotal. You have the option to analyze suspicious files, domains, IPs, and URLs all in one site. Check this out. I can drag and drop a file in here. It will check the hash and provides you with the results instantly. 48 security vendors and 1 sandbox flag this file as malicious. That's a pretty good evidence right here. The list of security vendors is available below, but we can get even more details if we move to another tab. Over here are hashes for this file and bunch of useful information below. Honestly, I could make a separate video just for VirusTotal because of the sheer amount of information presented. If detonated, this file will attempt to establish connection with command and control server on this IP address. If we check it on abuse, it should be reported for malicious activity. And here you have it. Going back, well, basically, you can see every action by this executable, from opened, written, or deleted files, to registry actions, and many more. One more thing before we leave, sometimes it's also beneficial to check Community tab. You can find valuable information here as well, mostly links to articles or sandbox reports. To be said, there are alternatives to VirusTotal. For example, Meta Defender also allows to upload and search for files. This threat is related to remote access Trojan, detected by 22 engines. VirusScan is another one. Just submit your file and get results the same way as on the other portal. The last website for scanning files I want to show you is Hybrid Analysis. This one is a little bit different from the others. Hybrid Analysis creates a sandbox environment to detonate and analyze suspicious files, giving you a deeper understanding of their behavior. It will take a while to get a full report, but once the analysis is complete, you will see risk assessment. This remote access Trojan can, for example, read clipboard data, retrieve keyboard strokes, modify firewall settings, and do many more malicious actions. Okay, we have covered IP addresses and files. The last thing you might want to check are domains. And we could use VirusTotal and some other previously mentioned portals as well. But another awesome portal to use is URL House. URL House is a community-driven project that collects and shares information about malicious URLs, especially those associated with malware distribution. At the moment, there are over 2 million malicious URLs tracked. You can also browse the database or just search for a specific domain from your incident. This particular link is related to malware download. You can get information if the domain was blocked on public DNS, and if you scroll down a little bit, you will see payload delivery from this domain. You are even provided with a link to VirusTotal, which you know by now. Another tool I love to use is urlscan.io. This one is very useful for phishing domains. You can view the site without visiting it yourself. Immediately, you can see that the site is potentially malicious with some basic information about contacted IPs. On the right side, you have the option to view the screenshot. I don't know Japanese, but it looks like it's prompting visitor for username and a password. You can also visit other tabs in here. For example, Behavior tab will give you information about any JavaScript code that could be malicious in nature. Very cool and awesome site to use. And I have additional two that I want to share with you. CyberChef is another online tool that can be incredibly valuable for cybersecurity professionals during investigation. It provides a wide range of functions to manipulate, decode, and analyze data. It's very simple and intuitive to use. Just select your recipe. I want to decode base64 text, drag it over here, and just place base64 encoded string into the input field. It will be immediately decoded for you. Now you can investigate the nature of the command or script that was run on the system. The very last page you might find valuable to use during your incident investigation is Living of the Land Binaries project. This project is a comprehensive collection of information about legitimate built-in system binaries and scripts that can be used maliciously by attackers. These are tools that exist on most Windows systems and are commonly used by system administrators for legitimate tasks. However, attackers might use them for malicious activities, making them very hard to detect. Let's select this one, for example, and see more details. On the top, you have the section for resources with different articles available to you. If I click on one of them, you can read further about how attackers exploit these legitimate binaries and script for malicious purposes. And there you have it, the most essential cybersecurity tools to properly investigate cybersecurity incident. I hope these tools will help you to level up your incident response game. And if you found the information valuable, please subscribe and like.